y'all, so I got a request from one of my fans, aka my online daughter, to make a tutorial on my tips on making a good OC. So let's go. So oh my goodness. Sorry, I got distracted. What did I just do? I don't know. Okay. I'll show you some of my tips on making a very good OC. So, it really does depend on the species you're doing. I'm not the best at animals or anything like that. But let's make an OC. So I always recommend to keep the head very small. Even if it's not 11, then it could be like 15, 14, 13. Anywhere along the lines, but not any bigger than 20. I always go with 11 most of the time. Then the next thing is whatever gender you're doing. I like to do girl OCs, and no, it's not because I'm a girl, it's because I'm horrible at male OCs. Oh, and non-binary ones. So, sometimes you need to put the eyes closer together. I always recommend putting them downwards just a bit, like drooping them and rotating them and changing the size. It just looks better. And if you're doing like a human, even if you're not doing a human, I recommend the furry eyebrows, like the ones that look like hair eyebrows. I'm gonna go with these because I'm making a human. And then the hair. My tips on making the hair are find a rear hair that will match with whatever back hair you're going with. I've actually never used this rear hair before, so I'm going to try to use it. Okay. And please don't copy this OC exactly how I made it in your own video. Like, these are tips. They're not. Copy the OC she made. They're tips on making a good OC. I like to make noses and rotations to almost anything. Also, adjust before you finish the OC. Always keep adjusting. There's always room for improvement on an OC. I sometimes do this. I've recently started doing it more than I used to. I add the accessory 58 and then put it underneath the eyes. But it really depends on what you're doing. Whatever floats your boat. I sometimes add eyelashes, which is what I'm going to be doing. Like, just be creative. There's so many things you can do on this game, so be creative and make your OC fit your personality. You know, my candy cane OC, I made her all on my dream outfit. She was based on my dream outfit because I didn't feel comfortable looking like whatever. I don't know. I can't remember my old OC. But anyway. But I did that because of that. Everything happens for a reason. Is my point. Okay, so let's just add some nice little, whatever these are. I forgot what they're called. And then sometimes I like to add like stuff like extra like this, like over the eyes. Be very creative when it comes to OCs. And even if the species you're making doesn't exist, that's okay. It doesn't have to exist to be an adorable OC. I used to make unicorn OCs all the time. You really think I believe in them? No. But do I care? Also no. Because I liked making them. Even if the species doesn't exist, you may make OCs with it. I usually don't do that to the chin because in my opinion it looks horrible. Some people do. I don't like it. So I wouldn't say to change the chin in any way. Go with an aesthetic hair color and make sure your color scheme kind of matches with everything else. Like your hair color and your eye color shouldn't be the exact same, but they should kind of like go on to each other. I always recommend neck accessories. They just make outfits look 10 times prettier. I'm making a tomboy. And you always want to make sure your color scheme fits with the OC. So if I did an all white with this wouldn't really make any sense. Because she doesn't look like an all white wearing kind of student. So I'm doing a black, white, and gray color scheme for her because she's just a normal girl trying to learn her math and multiplication. I mean her high school math. That's her personality. Again, match your OC with the personality you're giving her. Make your OC based on that Flip you. I hate when that happens. I'm sorry. I'm really mad right now. Okay, let me just fix this. There's always room for adjustments. Always. There will never be a time that there won't be room for adjustment in that. In an OC you make. There will never be a time. There's always room for adjustments. So, and when the color scheme matches, you can continue on to your next step and make sure not to change the color scheme unless you change it for one of your things you're changing. Make sure to stick with a color scheme and don't go literally crazy with every color from the rainbow, because it's not going to look good if you do so. Trying to make an OC can be hard, I will admit. I still don't think my OCs are as good as y'all think, and I probably never will. Because most people are a lot like me and don't think their OCs are as good as their friends do. Some people might not be, but in my opinion, most of y'all probably that are gotch tubers probably are. Because we just are like that. It's our nature. Just make sure to make everything try to match with the color scheme you're going with, and you guys will be fine making OCs. And if you ever want me to make you an OC, it might take me a while, but I will do it. So just ask. You never have to say anything like, I'll make you an OC. I don't mind. I love making people OCs because it makes them happy, and I like making people happy. So, like, if you ever want me to make an OC, just say it in the comments, and I'll make it for you. It might take me 3 to 4 business. It might take me a few days because I'm busy with IRL stuff. But I will eventually do it for you. I'll eventually do it. Okay? So never be afraid to ask me to do that for you. It's the stupidest crap I've ever heard of. Trying to be afraid of asking me that. Like, girl, it's okay. Well, men and women and non-binaries, I don't know. I don't know how to address people anymore. I'm really dumb. Anyway. So, color scheme matching is one of the best things to do. Also, try your best to stick with a color scheme, and I don't recommend really, like, vibrant colors unless it goes with the actual OC. Because if you are doing a black and white OC and then you all of a sudden change it to neon, it ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. I'm sorry to say, it's not gonna work out. Okay. Next is tint. colors that match the OC. Alright, and then after you're done with tent, I like to add a lot of accessories. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Let's go with a little back. By the way, I might give out this OC to someone. So just like, and if you want her, just tell me in the comments and I might give her to you. I would not mind at all giving her out to someone, but just don't copy her, please. So I went with a different approach. I'm going with a cat OC. Meow. Okay, she actually looks already pretty cute. Let's go. Okay. Anyway. Alright, there we go. And I'm just gonna do some nice shaping. And if you change your mind about what animal or species you're gonna do mid-OC, that's okay. Because look, that's exactly what I just did. So is it okay? Yes. I feel like this OC would fit a lot of y'all better than me. I don't think I could pull this OC off. Like, it's adorable, but like, it's not as good as anyone else's out there, but still. Alright. Alright, and those are all my tips on OCs. Wait. Too bright. There we go. So remember, there's always room for adjustment. Try your best. And you guys will be good at OCs in no time. It just takes practice. Oh, and one more thing about tent. Make it match with the OC's color scheme. There we go. Might be giving her out to some of you. So bye.